grade 3. Hello again. I hope you're well. Our lesson today is gonna be about reproduction in plants. Let's watch this video about pollination. Just have a look.
Like all living things, plants reproduce to ensure future generations. But since plants can't move from place to place, they need a way to transfer pollen from one plant to another. Wind is a major pollinator, but it acts unselectively. Insects, on the other hand, pollinate flowers with precision. The bright colors and strong fragrances of flowers attract insects. Once lured to the flowers, insects discover pollen and nectar. Bees, butterflies, and other insects gather pollen and nectar to feed themselves and their young. As insects move from plant to plant, they transfer pollen from one flower to the next. Fertilization occurs and seeds are formed. Over time, flowers have developed colors, smells, and shapes that successfully entice insects. At the same time, insects have developed features and behaviors that make them more effective pollinators.
Plants reproduce in two ways. Just have a look. Yeah, what are these? These are flowers. But here we have flowering plants. So flowering plants. The flowers produce something which is called pollen grains. Yeah, pollen grains. Pollen grains? What does it mean? Very small structures. They are carried by insects, birds, or the wind to other plants. As you see in this picture. Yeah, they're carried by the bee here. So, when they are taken to another plant of the same type, the pollen grains mix with cells in the new plant to make something which is called seeds. Yeah, when these seeds fall to the ground, they can grow into a new plant. This new plant will inherit traits from both the parent plants. It will be the same type, but it might have small differences. Okay, it's about the flowering plants. Wow. Here we have, bulbs. So, other plants produce on their own by producing an identical copy of themselves. These plants can produce bulbs, which grow under the ground. The offspring plant only inherits traits from one parent plant, and it will have the same characteristics in leaf shape and stem structure as the parent plant. What I want you to do to open your book, please, on pages 18 and 19. What I want you to do to read this text. After that, I want you to match these 5 words to their definitions. You just have about 7 minutes. Start. Hello again. Let's check your answers. Number 1, reproduce. Yeah, have offspring. Number 2, pollen grains. Yeah, very small structures that plants use to produce. Yeah. Number 3, seed. Yes, this stays underground and grows into a plant. Yeah. Number 4, cell. The smallest part of an organism. Brilliant. Number 5, bulb. Yeah, this is produced when the pollen grains mix with cells in a new plant. So, let's move to the next exercise. Here I want you to read again, then answer on these questions. Here we have 3 questions. You just have about 4 minutes to finish reading the text, then answer on these questions. Okay, start. Hello again. Let's answer on the first question. What inherited traits do plants pass on to offspring? Yes? The color of the flower, the shape of the flower, the shape of the leaf, and the height of the plant. Excellent. You're great. Number 2. Do all plants have flowers? Do all plants have flowers? No, they don't. Excellent. Do all plants inherit traits from both parent plants? Yes or no? No, they don't. In this lesson, we're gonna talk about something else, which is called adaptation in plants. Okay, let's see. Oh, just have a look. Look at these leaves. They're called drip tip leaves. Rain falls off this shape of leaf quickly. The leaf stays strong, even if there is a lot of rain. Look at this plant. This is called a pitcher plant. These plants use bright colors to attract insects. The insects fall into the hole of the plant, as you see in this video, and they can get out. The plant can turn the insect into food. Look at this big tree. It has strong roots. Rainforest trees are very tall, but these wide roots sit above the ground and make the tree strong, as you see in this video. Yeah, oh, look at these big strong roots. Oh my god, they are above the ground. Here we have another beautiful plant. It's called water lily. The water lily has flat leaves to stay on the surface of the water, and the long stem under the water that doesn't break. Oh, what a beautiful plant. Oh, look at this big palm tree, or it's called date palm. The date palm has deep roots to get water from underground, and big leaves at the top to give shade to the rest of the tree. Today we've learned a lot of rainforest plants. Let's see. Pitcher plants. Pitcher plants. So we have some trees in the rainforest which have strong roots. Then here we have water plants like water lily. Water lily. Here we have desert plants. Desert plants like the cactus. Yeah, desert plants. Date palm. Listen to me carefully to how I pronounce the word palm. Letter L is silent, so palm, not palm, so palm. What I want you to do to open your book, please, on pages 20 and 21. I want you to listen to this text. Listen carefully.
There is an incredible variety of plants on Earth. There are tall trees in the rainforest, cactus plants in the desert, water lilies in ponds, and many wild plants and flowers that we see every day around us. They are all different, and they adapt to their environment in amazing ways.
Rainforest plants.
Drip-tip leaves. Rain falls off this shape of leaf quickly. The leaf stays strong even if there is a lot of rain. Pitcher plants. These plants use bright colors to attract insects. The insects fall into the hole and they can't get out. The plant can turn the insect into food. strong roots. Rainforest trees are very tall, but these wide roots sit above the ground and make the tree strong.
Water plants.
Water lily. The water lily has flat leaves to stay on the surface of the water, and a long stem under the water that doesn't break.
Desert plants.
Date palm. The date palm has deep roots to get water from underground, and big leaves at the top to give shade to the rest of the tree.
Okay, now it's your turn. I want you to read again. I want you to read and circle. Okay, read and circle. Just have about 5 minutes. Okay, start. Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1, rainforest plants can, yes, protect their leaves from rain. Number 2, tall rainforest trees have wide roots for support. Number 3, a water lily has leaves on the water. Excellent, great. Number 4, a date palm gets shade from its leaves. Super! Now it's your turn. I want you to think of other ways that plants can adapt to their environment. I want you to think about these habitats. Here we have polar, wetland, grassland. This is the end of our lesson today. I hope you've learned a lot of information. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you inshallah in the next video. Bye!